Hi there, this is Gideon Shalwick and welcome to another video where I'm going to show you a really cool new theme that you can install into your WordPress blog that allows you to create pages like this, a squeeze page. If you don't know what a squeeze page is, basically it's a page that's essentially dedicated to collecting people's first names and email addresses or contact details. In general, it's just a first name and email address, but you can collect more or less details as well if you want to. But it looks something like this, where you maybe have a video or a graphic, you have a nice headline at the top, and you have over here to telling people to sign up, and then a big button that people can click on to access the stuff that you want to give away for free. So that's basically a squeeze page, and I created this page with the theme called Squeeze Theme. That's created by the guys from uniqueblogdesigns.com. So it's a pretty cool little theme that you can use to help you create these pages on your blog without knowing something like HTML or special coding. Okay, so there's a little bit to it to get it all set up, but once you have the theme installed and set up, it's actually pretty easy to create a page like this. Once I had my theme set up, this page here took me about 5 minutes to create. I'm going to show you next how to create a page like this and how quickly it can be to create a page like this so that you don't even have to touch any sort of coding or anything like that. So let me quickly show you how this works. First thing is to inside your WordPress admin area is to create a new page. I've already opened this up, and then you create your headline. So sign up for lots of free stuff, and then over here this is where you type in what you need people to do. So enter your first name and email address, and I'm not going to add a lot more detail here. I'm just going to highlight this and bold it so you can see what happens to anything that I bold. Okay, so of course you can write a little bit more detail here to tell people exactly what they're getting access to. Now for these settings, I'm just going to create no for the theme header, for the theme navigation no, and the theme footer no. For the headline subtitle, please do sign up. It's really cool, or whatever you can want to type there. Now I want to actually use a video here. You can use also an ebook image or anything else. I'd recommend you use something like a video or an image at least to encourage people to sign up. So I'm going to embed a video here that I previously recorded on YouTube. So it's this one here, and all I need to do is grab the embed code from here. I'm just going to copy that, and then I'm just going to paste it into the embed area there, and that's it. So I'm going to leave the ebook one blank because I'm using the video, and the text for the button I'm going to say something like instant free access. Okay, and then the disclaimer, something like I will never send you spam, or whatever you decide your disclaimer to be. And I think we're pretty much done. There's maybe one more thing over on the right hand side here. We need to select the template, and at the moment if I click on it, I want to have the squeeze template 1. So there's a whole bunch, as you can see, that you can choose from. It's normal standard blog, 4 different squeeze templates, sales page layout, no sidebar layout, coming soon layout. So there's a whole bunch. I'm just going to select squeeze page template number 1 and see what that looks like. Alright, so let's have a test. Let's publish this and see what this page looks like. Let's just go there. This is essentially what it's going to look like, and there you go. So that took me less than 5 minutes to create. As you can see, I now have my YouTube video here. I have the headline that I created, the sub headline, and over here I've got the text telling people what to do. And as you can see, the text that I made bold, it changed that to a red color. Then in the name and email, and oh yes, of course, this is, I already entered the details in for this from my from my web form, and I'll show you where to do this as well inside the admin area. Basically, you set this all up beforehand, and once you have it set up, it's this quick to create a squeeze page. So as I say, once it's set up, it's actually very, very quick to be able to create a squeeze page like this that you can use for building your list and providing people a method for accessing your downloadable stuff, whether it's a video or ebook or whatever it is. So it's pretty quick. Now, there are some pros and cons with the squeeze theme. It's not all a bed of roses, but let me go through the pros first, so that you can understand, what are the good things about this particular theme. The first thing is that it's pretty easy to install. I mean, it's really just a theme. So as you can see, if I go to my appearance link over here, I'm in the latest version of WordPress here, by the way. It's just a theme. So once you've got the theme installed, you just activate it and you're ready to go. Now, it also, next thing, it looks professional and tidy. Once you've got it working, it actually looks really good. I mean, look how clean and tidy that is. I haven't had to customize this much, and so of course you can customize it as well, which is another pro. It's a little bit more tricky, but if you just want to have the standard shape and size and the colors that they're giving you, it looks pretty cool. I mean, that's a pretty cool little squeeze page that I can create within 5 minutes or less. So it can save you a lot of time once it's set up, and I've mentioned that it's customizable. That's one thing that's actually really cool. If you go to the to this theme page, to the squeeze theme area, it looks like this. And if you look at display settings, you scroll down, there's actually a place where you can modify a custom style sheet. Now, if you know what this is very powerful. That basically means you can change anything on the way that your blog looks. So it's pretty cool. You can change the colors, you can change the header, you can change absolutely everything. So that's pretty cool if you know how that works. And if you don't know how that works, that's fine. You just give it to a technical guy and they can sort it out for you. The other thing that's really cool that I love about it is that you can use video over here very easily and very quickly. You saw how easy it was for me to embed my video from YouTube. If you have a link to an image, you can just embed it in here as well. So it's very easy and very quick. The other cool thing that I like about this is the easy navigation area right at the top here. So very quickly, if I'm still in the editing mode, I can just quickly go to the theme options and make any changes. So from there, I can basically, change the appearance of the actual page, the header settings, the display settings. I can even add some the tracking code for statistics in here, which is very, very cool. So there's a whole bunch of things here that's really cool about this theme, the squeeze theme. There's a whole bunch of other options up here as well that you can use. So this is really just the beginning. So there's a lot to learn about this theme, but it can be very powerful. And as I said, once you have it set up, very quickly to create a new squeeze page. Now, there are some cons to this theme as well. The first one is that I thought it was a little bit difficult to set up at first. Going through the settings, I didn't quite know what to do first. And I guess part of the reason is because I haven't had time to go through the documentation yet. But I found it a little bit difficult to get set up. So, for example, just looking at the squeeze form settings, that was pretty easy, but I didn't quite know what these things meant. But I could try it out with trial and error, and then I could figure it out. Some of the appearance things, I'm not sure if I could figure all of these out. There are so many of them, so I could only really figure them out through trial and error. But I mean, yeah, so that's one con. So it'll take you a little bit of time to figure it out. I guess that was another con for me, that it was a little bit confusing to start off with. I didn't feel that there was like a step-by-step process that I could follow to quickly and easily set things up for me. And I guess that is the third con that I want to talk about, is that it will take you a little bit of time to figure this out and to get going. But as I said before, once you have it set up, it's really as simple as the steps that I showed you. Create a new page, enter in all your details, and click submit, and you've got a squeeze page. Very, very cool. So that's my quick little review. Of course, this is not a full review, but I'd invite you to check out the details from you guys at Unique Blog Designs for their squeeze theme page. You can click on the link right below this video to get more information and to see how you can get access to the squeeze theme for yourself. I hope you've enjoyed this review, and I hope you found it helpful. If you've got any more questions, please direct it to the guys at Unique Blog Designs, and I'm sure they'll be happy to help you out. This is Gideon Shelwick, and I'll talk to you soon.